1. A baby rabbit is called a kit, a female is called a doe and a male is called a buck. 2. Rabbits are very social creatures that live in groups. They live in warrens, a series of tunnels and rooms that they dig underground. 3. A rabbit's teeth never stop growing. Instead, they're gradually worn down as the rabbit chews on grasses, wild flowers, and vegetables, meaning they never get too long. 4. Rabbits perform an athletic leap, known as a binky, when they're happy, performing twists and kicks in mid-air. 5. Rabbits' eyes are on the sides of their head, meaning they can see almost all the way around them. This helps them to keep a close watch for predators while they're going about their business. 6. Like cats, happy rabbits purr when they're content and relaxed. 7. Rabbits are amazing athletes. They can jump as high as 90 centimeters in one leap. 8. A rabbit's best feature? Their long ears. Growing up to 10 centimeters in length, rabbits can turn their ears by 180 degrees, keeping a careful listen out for predators. 9. One of the world's best-known rabbits is the Warner Brothers cartoon character, Bugs Bunny, who's often seen munching on a carrot. In fact, carrots aren't a natural part of a rabbit's diet and can give bunnies an upset stomach if they eat too many. 10. Rabbits are very effective baby makers. Mother rabbits are pregnant for between 28 to 31 days, giving birth to up to 14 baby rabbits called kittens in a single litter. There are over 45 million rabbits in the UK alone. Rabbits remain one of the nation's favorite pets, and no wonder, as they are amazing animals. But these cute smallies remain one of the most misunderstood pets. Here, we bust some rabbit myths. 1. Rabbits communicate using a secret code. Well, it's not actually a secret code, but you could be forgiven for thinking it is because their body movements are so subtle. Bunnies clench their facial muscles and change their body position when they are feeling worried, signs you wouldn't notice if you weren't looking out for them. This is one of the main reasons why they're so often misunderstood, particularly by children. 2. These masters of hearing can turn their ears 180 degrees. Wow! 3. And that impressive rotation can pinpoint the exact location of a sound. 4. Pet bunnies may come in domesticated colors and breeds, but their perspective on the world remains ever so close to that of their wild relatives. Because they are a prey species, life is all about survival and they are in a constant state of alert. This explains why many rabbits don't like being picked up and may nip if you try. Your hands are not too dissimilar to a bird of prey swooping down to catch them. 5. Baby rabbits are called kittens. 6. A single bunny is a lonely bunny. Rabbits are social creatures and are happiest in the company of their own species. The best combination is a neutered male and neutered female. They can become extremely sad and depressed if kept on their own. 7. Rabbits are banned from some ferries. Legend has it that bunnies being transported for food chewed through the hull of a 17th century ship, causing the deaths of many sailors. To this day, you cannot bring your bun with you should you wish to cross the channel on Brittany ferries. Not that you would want to, as rabbits find traveling even on short car journeys extremely stressful. Bunnies love company and become lonely and sad when they don't have companions of their own kind. 4. Pet bunnies may come in domesticated colors and breeds, but their perspective on the world remains ever so close to that of their wild relatives. Because they are a prey species, life is all about survival and they are in a constant state of alert. This explains why many rabbits don't like being picked up and may nip if you try. Your hands are not too dissimilar to a bird of prey swooping down to catch them. 5. Baby rabbits are called kittens. 6. A single bunny is a lonely bunny. Rabbits are social creatures and are happiest in the company of their own species. The best combination is a neutered male and neutered female. They can become extremely sad and depressed if kept on their own. 7. Rabbits are banned from some ferries. Legend has it that bunnies being transported for food chewed through the hull of a 17th century ship, causing the deaths of many sailors. To this day, you cannot bring your bun with you should you wish to cross the channel on Brittany ferries. Not that you would want to, as rabbits find traveling even on short car journeys extremely stressful. Bunnies love company and become lonely and sad when they don't have companions of their own kind. 8. Most overgrown tooth problems are preventable. Many owners see making multiple trips to the vet because their bun has developed a tooth or associated mouth problem, like abscesses, as part and parcel of giving a rabbit a home. But the vast majority of rabbit tooth troubles can be prevented simply by feeding them the right diet. Rabbits need a constant supply of hay or fresh grass to nibble on. In fact, 90% of their daily diet should be made up of the stuff. An endless supply of hay and grass are essential if bunnies are to maintain digestive and dental health. Note: freshly cut grass is toxic to rabbits, so should not be fed to them. 9. Bunnies binky when they're happy. You'll know a rabbit is binkying because the happy hop in the air, twist of the body, and kicking of the feet look unmistakably like pure joy. 10. Young rabbits that don't have enough space to run about are more likely to break bones, according to studies. This is because they don't get the right opportunities to build up their bodies properly. 11. Rabbits have almost 360-degree vision, but they are born with their eyes shut. A rabbit's diet should be 90% or hay. Access to a constant supply prevents their teeth overgrowing, like this. 12. Hypnotizing a rabbit is actually really traumatic for them. Sometimes called trancing, the action of placing a rabbit on their back and stroking their back legs was thought for a long time to make them happy and relaxed, and recommended to help develop a bond between pet and owner. Sadly, the total opposite is true. When a rabbit is held in this position, they go into tonic immobility. They are trying to convince the predator, in this case the person hypnotizing them, that they are dead, so they will be let go. Recent studies have found hypnotized, or tranced, rabbits show physiological responses similar to those who have experienced a traumatic event. 13. When rabbits grab their ears and bring them down across their faces to give them a wash, you are officially watching one of the cutest animal behaviors in existence. Blue Cross cannot back this statement up with any scientific fact, but we defy you watch a rabbit doing this and disagree. 14. Bugs Bunny has a lot to answer for. Root vegetables aren't a natural part of a rabbit's diet, and carrots are high in sugar, so should only be fed occasionally and in small amounts. 15. Rabbits and guinea pigs don't make good pals. These sweet small pets are similar in size and used to be touted as a perfect match, but experts now agree that the species should generally be kept apart. Both animals use different methods of communication, so they can't understand each other and they need different diets. Plus, rabbits can and do injure guinea pigs. Rabbits and bunnies are the same animal, there's no difference in breed or species, just the word we prefer. Rabbits and hares are lagomorphs, an order that also includes the pika, a small burrowing mammal that looks like a large mouse and lives in colder climates. Lagomorphs were originally classified as rodents, but in 1912 the distinction was made between them and rodents. Hares are born with their eyes open, hair covering their bodies, and they can run within a few minutes of birth, much like a guinea pig. Rabbits, on the other hand, are born blind, naked, and remain in a fur-lined nest for the first days of their lives. Jackrabbits, which belong to the genus Lepus, have been clocked at speeds of 45 miles per hour. Stories abound about the prolific reproductive nature of rabbits, and so it is not surprising that the rabbit should have become a symbol of fertility in many cultures and religions. As the Christian influence spread, this symbol became associated with Easter. Rabbits are meticulously clean animals and are easy to housebreak and train. Much like a dog, a pet rabbit can be taught to come to his/her name, sit in your lap, and do simple tricks. Happy rabbits practice a cute behavior known as a binky. They jump up in the air and twist and spin around. A baby rabbit is called a kit, a female is called a doe, and a male is a buck. A group of rabbits is called a herd. Rabbits are herbivores, eating a diet entirely of grasses and other plants. Because their diet contains so much cellulose, they pass two different kinds of feces to completely break down their food. While other grazers will chew and swallow their feed, then burp it back up, as cows chew cud, rabbits will re-ingest their feces on the first pass to get all of the nutrients they need. The average size of a rabbit litter is usually between 4 and 12 babies, which results after a short 30-day gestation. Male rabbits can reproduce as early as 7 months of age, and females as early as 4 months. This means in 1 year a single female rabbit can produce as many as 800 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. A rabbit's lifespan is about 8 years, though sterilized rabbits, those who are spayed/neutered, can live as long as 10 to 12 years. A rabbit's teeth never stop growing. Many people believe they need to chew to keep their teeth short. While they do enjoy chewing, it's the normal wear from where their top and bottom teeth meet that keeps a rabbit's teeth short. Can you guess what other domestic animal is similar to rabbits? A horse. They have similar eyes, teeth, and ears, those belonging to many prey animals, as well as a similar diet and behavior. Clearly, their size is much different. A rabbit symbol is often used to show that a product was not tested on animals. This is because rabbits have traditionally been used in product safety testing. Bunnies cannot vomit, so it is super important to feed them only healthy, fresh, appropriate food.